So it's happening. I'm doing Return of the Living Dead Necropolis. When this came out 20 years ago, 2005, I was over the moon. I knew there was a chance it was going to be shit because back then it was straight to sort of Sci-Fi Channel, I think. And I think they made the fifth one back to back. But because it had the name Return of the Living Dead, I jumped on it. I couldn't wait. I remember 20 years ago, my friends and I were watching it on the big screen, as in a 32-inch TV in the living room. I couldn't wait, and it was absolute shit. But the thing is, I got another channel called Twisted Locker, and we were going to review this a few months ago. And my partner in crime, Curtis, got halfway through and texted me, said, I can't be bothered. This is shit. Life's too short. So I watched it for the review. He ditched me. So I thought, I've got a zombie channel now. I'm going to have to review it. So now I've watched this film 3 times because I watched it last night for this review. So to put things into perspective, I've only seen Goodfellas twice, and I've seen Return of the Living Dead Necropolis 3 fucking times. So it kind of starts off quite good. Well, I say good, not as bad as the rest of the movie. It's got a kind of Robocop, Starship Troopers vibe at the start, where it's showing this Hybrid, where this company that makes chemicals, and they're in charge of zombie extermination and the trioxin gas that brings back the dead. So it's very much like a newsreel, which is quite cool. That's probably the only good bit in the film. So the plot of the film is it's following on from the third one. They've got this company, Hybrid, and they turning dead people into soldiers, but they're actually taking living people, infecting them with the gas and turning them into zombies. The only good bit about that is one of the guys they've kidnapped and turned into a zombie is a punk. So it's a bit of a throwback to the original zombie movie, but in fact, actually, looking back, there's so many posters with Return of the Living Dead with a zombie punk. There are no zombie punks in it. This is the only one that's got it. That's not saying much. But yeah, the plot is pretty crap. They're stealing people from the street. They steal one. So this guy crashes on his motorbike. He doesn't seem that bad. And then the friends go to the hospital, find out he's dead. But they're like, how is he dead? He only had a small little crash. Turns out he's been kidnapped and taken to this facility. And then there's a rescue mission by a bunch of these teens. Now, these teens are something out of like American Pie or Scary Movie. The acting is terrible. You got one of these nerdy girls who, in one of the earlier scenes, she waves and crashes her bicycle onto a car. Reminded me of Wayne's World, where Wayne's ex is waving and she crashes into the car.
Hi.
It's trying to be wacky, but it just comes across as shit. So the only recognisable actor in this is Peter Coyote. He was in E.T. and he was in Erin Brockovich. I don't know how much he got paid for this film, but he is the main guy, the main villain. He's the uncle of one of the kids. And the main kid, his parents died in a so-called car crash. So yeah, Peter Coyote's in charge of Hybrid, this facility. And he's just always smiling. He is one of the worst actors ever. Every scene, regardless of what's happening, he's smiling. It's so jarring. It's probably one of the least problems of the movie, but when you see it, you know what I mean. So what kind of bugged me about this is they changed the rules again. So the first Return of the Living Dead has some of the best lore you can have. You've got fast zombies. You can't kill them. You have to burn them. And they can talk. Fantastic. It takes it away from all the other zombie movies. It's not the same as a Romero zombie movie. They changed the rules in the second film, where the zombies are slow and you can kill them by electricity. They changed the rules in the third one, where a bite infects you, because it should only be the gas that infects you. So this one, zombies can be killed with just a shot to the chest and a side kick to the face. There's one scene where the guy's fighting a zombie, like doing karate on a zombie. It's so ridiculous. And the zombies kind of die. So you can kill a zombie by shooting in the head or the chest, which suggests that only the body is reanimated, like the brain or whatever. But there's a scene earlier on where he puts gas onto a severed hand, and the severed hand comes back to life. Well, how would a hand be able to move if you can just kill a zombie by shooting in the head? It doesn't make any sense. So there's some homeless guys living basically underneath the facility. This is the only bit that caught me by surprise. They are cooking a rat on like a skew thing, a spit roast sort of thing, and they're joking about the gas leaks from the pipe. And to be honest, I didn't think this was going to happen, but the rat comes to life. Now, it's a pretty shitty effect, but I didn't expect it. So I'm shitting on this movie, but it did catch me by surprise. So like I said, the main plot of this is a bunch of teens trying to rescue their mate. He's in the facility. They get in because one of their friends works there, and it's a rescue movie, basically. And then it's just fighting zombies. It is so crap. Then they find out, big twist, that the guy's parents, who we thought were killed in a car crash, were actually taken to the facility to turn into super soldiers. So just when you thought this zombie movie couldn't get any shitter, any cheaper, you've got his parents souped up with some like strapped on guns, and they look a bit like the Predator. It is awful, absolutely hideous. You've got one moment where one of the zombies picks up the phone and says, "Send more security guards." I kind of half smiled, but it was just like a pity smile, because this film hasn't got a lot going for it. Like normally I'm nitpicking with problems, but I'm trying to find positives because there aren't many. So yeah, this film is one of the worst zombie movies ever, one of the worst sequels ever. I love the first one so much that I still sat through the next one, Rave to the Grave, number 5. It's just a shit. I'll probably do a review of that one day, but yeah, this is one of the worst movies ever. You can watch it, like you can hate watch it maybe. It's free on YouTube. You might as well, but it is pretty diabolical. So there's my hate review for Return of the Living Dead Necropolis. Have you seen it? I wouldn't recommend it. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think of the movie. Best moments, worst moments. Not many good moments. And if you love zombies, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.